James on steroids?
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. He invests like $1 million into his body every year, I think.
New evidence came out suggesting that the NBA tried covering up the link between LeBron and the biogenesis investigation.
I don't know what that is. That's a lot of big words.
It's like HGH, growth hormones.
Gotcha.
It's a little suspicious to me.
If you're playing for that long at that caliber of play, there's going to be questions.
He's jump shooting, he's driving, he's taking hits, he's dunking over people.
Yeah, there's always going to be questions. I think that he's just a different type of human, but I hope that this isn't true.
But no one's ever done it.
But the technology and the procedures like to maintain your body hasn't.
I want to clarify this. I have a very, very strong dislike of LeBron as a Laker fan.
Hey! One more, Chris. You're 2 and 3. Up. Hey! TTP, right here. There you go. Coming one. There it is, Corey. Good hit. Yeah. Straight line in. Good. Yep. 3, 2, 1. Good, watch it. Corey, switch that.
LeBron James is back in the headlines again, and this time the drama's off the charts. The King just locked in a massive $53 million player option to stay in LA, but don't get it twisted. That doesn't mean he's settled. Reports popped up right after the ink dried, hinting that LeBron might already be plotting an exit plan. Like, thanks for the bag, but I might dip anyway. That alone screams there's real tension brewing behind closed doors. And here's the twist nobody wants to say out loud. Maybe some of that chaos is coming from LeBron himself. Ever since he stepped up to challenge Jordan's legacy, the pressure's been nonstop. He wanted that greatest ever conversation, but that crown comes with heat. Every move, every loss, every quote. It's all under the microscope now. Then, right when trade rumors started cooking, LeBron pulled one of his signature power plays. A 5 a.m. workout video. Sweat pouring, eyes locked in.
First of all, I want to clarify this. I have a very, very strong dislike of LeBron as a Laker fan in recess. Now, it doesn't reach the depths of my guy Scap here, but I'm certainly not waving the pom-poms like I'm with Clutch Sports. But Jason, the LeBron James PED allegations and link, I'm beginning to think it's like the Epstein files of the NBA or sports. I mean, you bring it up, you talk about it, you promised a lot. Only thing missing is a bunch of social media guys, waving a bunch of binders in front of Clutch Sports' office or the White House. But of course I'm not surprised. And we've talked about this. The reality is Clutch Sports has their tentacles all over the media.
Chest pounding like he's on a mission. Message received. I'm still the king. But under all that fire, you can tell there's something deeper going on. Word around the league is that the Lakers front office isn't rushing to offer him another extension, and that silence speaks volumes. It's starting to look like this might be LeBron's final dance in Los Angeles, and you can bet he feels that sting. But wait, it gets wilder. Insiders claim the team's future plans are shifting toward Luka Doncic. That's right. The young phenom might be the one the Lakers want to build their empire around. For a legend like LeBron, that's a cold reality check. Imagine dominating for 2 decades just to see the franchise's focus drift away. And then came the bomb that lit up the internet. Former All-Star Jeff Teague jumped on his podcast and casually dropped a wild accusation, saying LeBron was on steroids back in his Miami Heat days. He even claimed LeBron faked a back injury.
What's better? Miami Heat, bro. He was on steroids, bro. He had to sit out. He was on steroids for real. Y'all remember that, though? Like, he said his back was hurt, and he sat out for, 3 weeks, and he came back skinny. So I was in the league. I remember. After they lost that championship, bro, Bron came back different, bro.
Disappeared for a few weeks and came back looking leaner right before the NBA started testing for HGH. That's a heavy thing to throw out there, and fans went crazy. Teague later jumped on Instagram, trying to play it off. Just joking, he said. But nobody was buying it. The way he said it felt way too natural, like he'd been holding that thought for years. And here's where it gets even more suspicious. He's not the only one who's ever hinted at this. Back in 2014, ESPN's Brian Windhorst pointed out that LeBron took a mysterious 2-week break with no clear injury, then came back faster, sharper, and slimmer than ever. Fans still talk about it to this day. One fan even summed it up perfectly online, saying, "Bro, something about that comeback just didn't add up. Something about that mysterious break just doesn't sit right. The timeline, the silence, the sudden comeback." Fans have been scratching their heads for years trying to piece it together. Kevin Garnett's thrown his fair share of shade before, but what Channing Frye and a few others have said lately? That takes the rumors to a whole new level. They've hinted more than once that LeBron might have used EPO. That's the endurance booster athletes use to keep their energy sky high. And then Stephen A. Smith tossed gasoline on the fire, claiming that insiders once said LeBron and another player could have even had the same dealer guy. That's a wild claim to drop on national media, and it definitely got people talking. Now, sure, some call it all barbershop gossip, but you can't deny the way fans are side-eyeing this whole situation, especially since one of LeBron's close friends, Tristan Thompson, got suspended back in 2024 for testing positive for PEDs.
Understood what LeBron did. Like, other basketball players will hear what LeBron does and go, well, yeah, but that doesn't matter, right? It's like a baseball player. You're hitting a stick out of the way. It doesn't matter. It's like, no. If you knew what these performance enhancers did, then you would know why it does matter.
What do you think he's
there's
doing?
only one. We have the same drug guy, if you will. I know exactly what he's doing. But there's only one golfer.
Please tell.
There's only one golfer. I'm not going to. But there's only one golfer that follows the big three. The big three is EPO, growth hormone, testosterone. That's the Lance Armstrong diet. There's one golfer, but it's Tiger Woods. Like, yes, it does matter. People will say it all the time. It doesn't matter. John Daly won it. It's like, it matters. Trust me that it matters. EPO matters. It's the reason LeBron takes it. It matters. And if other basketballers understood what it did, EPO increases your red blood cells, which gives you endurance so you can play all game long. You can shoot in the fourth
More
quarter
red blood
just like
cells,
you
more
shot in the
oxygen
fourth
in your
minute.
red blood cells. Okay, got you.
It's the king of performance.
When people around you start catching cases like that, fans can't help but start connecting dots. And those dots are painting a picture that's not exactly pretty. And all this chaos is hitting right as LeBron's future in LA hangs by a thread. Trade rumors are flying everywhere like confetti at a championship parade. Word is, at least 4 teams have already contacted his agent Rich Paul to ask if LeBron's open to a move. The hottest rumor right now? A 3-team mega deal that could send LeBron and Bronny back home to Cleveland. Reports say the Lakers would land Darius Garland, Max Strus, and DeAndre Hunter, while the Nets jump in to make the numbers work. It's still just whispers for now. But that buzz is getting louder by the day. Imagine it. LeBron finishing his legendary career where it all began, this time sharing the court with his own son. That's the kind of full-circle ending Hollywood couldn't script better. But hold up, there's another twist cooking behind the scenes. LeBron was recently spotted relaxing on a luxury yacht off the coast of France, hanging with Nikola Jokic's agent and Maverick Carter. And you already know what happened next. People started whispering about a secret Denver connection. Some people started tossing around wild theories, from the Knicks making a play to even a Dallas Mavericks twist. But insiders close to the situation shut that down quick. They're saying that angle's dead in the water, at least for now. Then came the line that blew up the internet.
Did it perfectly.
Bro, no one is thinking about
And LeBron may have even given him that, so like, this is how you word it. Because that's typical LeBron, putting it out there, making us wonder, and oh my gosh, could this happen? But I'd be...
Chris Broussard dropped the truth that had everyone talking. For all the wild accusations flying at LeBron, the steroid talk, the trainer rumors, the podcast slips, the man himself hasn't said a single word. No tweet, no interview, no denial. Just silence. But here's the part that really has fans scratching their heads. When AI-generated memes started spreading, those fake pictures of him looking broke or pregnant, LeBron's legal team moved lightning fast. Cease and desist letters started flying everywhere. So he's fighting memes but staying quiet on the cheating talk? That move's got people more confused than ever, and that's where things get serious. LeBron's entire legacy is built on longevity, on still putting up monster numbers at 40 when most players are done. But if it ever came out that performance enhancers played even a small part in that, the whole empire could crumble overnight. Stats fade, scandals don't. Right now, it feels like everything's hanging by a thread. The Lakers aren't ready to commit long-term, trade rumors are heating up, and the PED chatter is louder than ever. The next few months could decide how the legend of LeBron James is remembered, as the ultimate survivor or the fallen king. So make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Because trust me, this story's just getting started, and the next chapter in this saga is about to be crazy. See you on the next one.